everyone! Welcome to Crypto Chiller channel. Here we are talking about the complex things in simple words. Join our Telegram channel for our latest news, important information and promotional offers. Stay tuned, guys! Today we will talk about a phenomenon that everyone who is at least a little familiar with the crypto world has heard about. At the same time, a huge number of people either do not understand at all what it is and how it works, or have a very vague idea. We are talking, of course, about non-fungible tokens, or in other words, NFT. So, today we'll try to explain in simple terms what it is, why people buy it, and most importantly, how we can make money on it. So, let's get rolling! What is an NFT? Essentially, NFT is a unit of data stored on a digital ledger called a blockchain. These can be music, video, images, and so on. For example, a well-known contemporary artist digitizes his painting and converts his digital art into an NFT. As a result, the artist has a digital original of his work in his hands. At the same time, the blockchain allows you to confirm this very easily and at any time. Of course, anyone can create a bunch of the same digitized copies. So, how do you know where the original is? The thing is that here it is much easier than in real art. This is because the blockchain stores all transaction information and you can easily find out where, when, and by whom this or that NFT was created. If you compare everything with the same real art, then you don't need laboratories, restorers, expensive examinations to confirm the authenticity. This is the completely different form of art, and how you can even pay for a set of program code. Well, my friends, we live in the 21st century, and in our world there are some more and more digital and less analog. We have no time for philosophy here. Is it good or bad? This is just reality. There are tons of games, Dota 2, Team Fortress, PUBG and others, where there are in-game items that players are happy to buy and sell for real money. And we are talking here about multi-million dollars flows per year, but each such item belongs to the player notionally only. In fact, it is the asset of the game developers. That is, if you bought some kind of combat rifle in some game for $100. There is no guarantee that tomorrow the developers will simply not remove it from the game. If all these items were as NFTs, then it would really be your asset. This, by the way, is one of the reasons why game projects are so popular now. After all, with an NFT, you can not only truly own your in-game items, but also, in the case of play-to-earn format, make money on it. This is a real gamer's dream. Speaking of gamers, recently top gaming studios have begun to look towards this market, for example, Ubisoft. So, it's possible that really high-quality games are waiting for us soon. By the way, the essence of an NFT is perfectly reflected in the name itself, a non-fungible token. And here's what that means. If we are talking about fiat money, then fungibility is its quality characteristic. You can always swap one $100 bill for another, and the value stays the same. And a cryptocurrency is also fungible. One Bitcoin is always equal to another Bitcoin, but NFT is just the opposite. Each individual NFT has its own value, even if this NFT looks 100% identical. For example, a painting by a famous artist, presented by the artist himself, and its copy will cost radically different money. They will not be fungible. The Twitter founder sold his first tweet, which he converted in an NFT for $2.9 million. Digital artist Mike Winkelmann sold one of his digital collage as an NFT for $69 million. This is art. Yes, non-standard. Yes, new, but still art. For comparison, Cy Twombly painting Untitled was bought for $70 million. These are just doodles on a gray background. Therefore, the price for this or that product is always very relative. The main question here is which NFT can be more expensive and which one is cheaper. This is what we need to learn to understand if we want to make money on NFTs. Art is great, but we are interested in the more practical side of it, right? As in classical art, there are a lot of unknown and no one needed works on the NFT market, in this case, of real painting, bought from an unknown artist. You can at least hang it on the wall and decorate the interior. The useless NFT will be just sitting in the people's wallets, and there is just a lot of such useless NFTs. But let's determine that we are not interested in these types of deal. I will honestly say that I'm not an expert in digital art, but I have a number of criteria based on which I make money on NFTs. First, I look at what the particular NFT is used for. If this is an NFT character for any blockchain game and owning this character gives certain bonuses, then such an NFT has a value. If we are talking about music in NFT format, seeing if the purchase gives the full right to use the music, if it is possible with this NFT, buy copyright and get royalties, as it usually works in classical music business. In short, the functionality of each NFT is very important. Secondly, which in my opinion is even more important, I draw attention to the creator of the NFT, if it's some famous artist, studio or developer. Thirdly, I pay attention to the number of produced NFTs series. It's extremely rare for NFTs to be produced in a single copy. Usually, it is limited edition of 10, 100, 1000 or any other amount of NFTs. So, if only 300 copies of NFTs were released from a good crypto project, then this is definitely interesting. Here, of course, you'd better look at what kind of project it is and whether the price is reasonable. In general, I hope you understand how it works. At the same time, it's extremely difficult to make money on an NFT, which is produced in the amount of 500,000 pieces. Usually, I skip such projects. Fourthly, I do not pay much attention to the visual part of an NFT. I come across frankly ugly looking NFTs, which at the same time have excellent potential for earning. And I, of course, buy them. Yes, it happens that ugly NFTs bring a lot of money. As an example, a schoolboy who earned £290,000 on Weird Whales NFT. Ugly NFT, but great profit. That is why I try not to pay too much attention to the visual component of an NFT. For me, it's just a tool, and it's important that it just works. That's all for today. I hope now the NFT has become less mysterious and you will be able to earn money on it with me. Write in the comments with which NFT you have already been able to earn and how you rate them. Perhaps you will teach me something really cool. Join our Telegram channel for more updates, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Cheers!